a little bit of salsa flavor today. I love salsa. Peppers, onions, tomato. Why? Why am I using these borderline stereotypes? Well, because I do love salsa. I can no longer dance the salsa myself due to my injuries. But today we're going to be covering the Santos Sisters. A comic. Finally, it's a comic book for Generation X. On, I believe they're just independent publishers, is what the Santos Sisters are. They're, well, actually, you know what? Longtime viewers of my channel here will remember that I covered the second issue of the Santos Sisters with my sometime co-host, Sam the River. And today, I'm behind the times. I only have up to issue 3. I only have the first 3 issues of the Santos Sisters, though I do have this fantastic, beautiful poster. Look at this. Amber and Alana will be kept working overtime. Keep the Las Brisas safe from the abhorrent antagonists. Greg, the handsome barbarian. Horrible, full of venom. Alacran. The lovely but deadly Bridget Spinner. Blood is like wine. Here comes spit and shine. Superintelligence, weird AI Ankovic. Something ain't right with 8-Ball. Actually, 8-Ball is the character that we can find in issue 3 of the Santos Sisters. Let me try and get this over. It's hard to not like salsa music. It's so infectious. It's beat. But this is really, I just want to kind of give an overview of the Santos Sisters. I saw that they are currently having a crowdfund go on right now, where you can get their comics at Kickstarter or the Indiegogo, depending on your personal religious convictions. Whatever is allowed to you and your faith, whether you follow the Kickstarters or the Indiegogos. The Santos Sisters, they don't discriminate. They're not here to tell you what to believe or how to believe, as long as you believe in the Santos Sisters. This issue starts off scenes from an Italian restaurant. This looks like that character, 8-Ball. Yep, look, she's putting on a mask. She's got an arrow through her head. Kind of terrifying. I have not had the chance to read issue 3 yet. I know that might seem outrageous that I would cover a comic that I haven't read, but I have read issue 1, and I have read issue 2. And I can tell you that this issue looks similar. It's continuing the adventures. I love that they got Alana and Amber have got these kind of Rob Liefeld style guns. That's so awesome. It's such a some people would kind of look at this and you might think they're making fun of superheroes, and I mean, to a point it kind of is, but not like a mean, making fun of them in a mean way, but just making fun of them in in a playful, using some of the different stereotypes and I don't know what you would call it, cliches things. I don't know if that's quite the right word, And you'll also notice the art style in these. I'm never really quite sure how to explain. I think maybe the first issue has the list of the creators. Fake and Greg Peter. And this is the first issue, right? This the second printing. One day, while combing the beach, the Santos sisters discovered a pair of beautiful medallions. What happened next changed their lives forever. And it just, it treats that like kind of seriously, like that's what I'm saying. It's not like, looking down or condescending on like the kind of like superhero kind of ideas they have. It seriously, it reminds me of kind of like a superhero you would find in the kind of like the Archie universe. Like they have that Archie. What was his name? I can't think of the artist. The different, the Archie comics, the gang, Archie and Jughead, Betty and Veronica. It has that kind of style in the artwork. But, so you kind of imagine like what superheroes when that kind of artwork would look like. But with better writing. I never could really get into Archie, and it's hard. It's hard. Well, this isn't Archie anyways, but it's got that kind of like sensibility. I would say it's like a hard PG-13 rating, like they definitely say fuck and shit and stuff, but I don't think there's been any nudities in it. Sorry, I had to drink a little bit of coffee. It's late tonight, folks, Amber and Alana pin up. Oh, and that's the other thing I want to show here. Their comics are they're a lot of good fun. It's lots of like jokes and gags. Pretty, like I said, it's pretty clean stuff. I don't see like there's not dicks and tits flopping around. I mean, if you want dicks and tits, they're definitely out there. But one of the things I really, really love about their comics is their ads. This is get the taste of Chicago anywhere. Twin Anchors, famous baby back ribs. You can order ribs through the mail. Who would have thought of that? You could get ribs in the mail. I love ribs. Baby back, St. Louis style, whatever. I love them. Love them. Used to cook them. Can't cook them no more. I got the PTSD in my hand, the carpal tunnel syndrome. That's one of my issues with drawing too. It's sometimes you can't even pick up a pen. It's a struggle. But in every issue they have got ads. This is a place in Chicago that sells ribs. It's such an odd. Drink Mars. I'm not really sure if that's an ad or what that is. An ad for their shirts, of course. You can get the different shirts with the different characters from the Santos Sisters. Boozy Bee, Bazina Bee, Fondue. Shirt with 8 Ball on it. A shirt with Bridget Spinner. Ad for faux brushes. It's an actual brush company. That's pretty cool. And then you can also have a whole section of classified ads where you can, if you were a business of some sort, you can take out an ad in here. They post when their deadlines are for each issue. I think they're up to issue 4 or 5. And you can, for a reasonable price, you can have an ad for your own comic books. If you have a podcast, what is this? A beer? Goldsboro, North Carolina's first craft beer store. welltraveledbeer.com. That's pretty good. An ad for beer. Ad for the death dealer. You got somebody you need mercenary services, decapitation specialist. Please pay ahead. I wonder if that's like a joke. Pay him with a head. But that's one of the things I find like just really fantastic that they put in these kind of classic style advertisements that are all real. some comics will do the fake ads thing. Lion's Tooth, Milwaukee's destination for any books, comics, and art. Lion'sToothMKE.com. Milwaukee. I don't think I've ever been to Milwaukee. But so that's what I'm saying. They're a good bunch of fellas. Well, maybe Fake is not a fella. Maybe Fake is a lady or a them or something. I don't know. Either way, they're making good stuff. This one, this Playdate thing is a handheld video game playing machine with a hand crank on it. But the style of the ad is reminiscent of an ad from the 90s. I can't remember which one it is, but I remember seeing. It'll come to me after I'm done, I'm sure. But that's what I'm saying. The comics, they're very fun, very this first story with 8-Ball, it ends up they stop her and she runs away and she's like, "Drat, I must go." Let me pull this up so you can see it a little bit better. "Drat, I must go. I will let you live this time, Santos Sisters. But next time you won't be so lucky. Quick, follow her. Let her go. She's just mental." And the last, for a chain restaurant, not too shabby. And fair for the price. I would come back. This is the last time I will find a date online. "So guys, what are we gonna do about dinner?" The end. I guess I kind of skipped to the end of this whole strip here, but a lot of it is them talking about Todd, who's they're kind of I don't know if you'd really say he's their love interest. There's a lot of jokes they make about Todd. He's a waiter here that they both find dreamy or handsome or whatever. "Todd, you work at the Olive Garden? She's your girlfriend? We only went out twice. She is a crazy person. Oh, and when you get a chance, I think we are ready to order." "I'm crazy? How can you say that I'm crazy? You're the one who said you loved me." "I specifically said I loved your outfit. I barely know you." "You told her you love her?" Never tell him you love him. That's always the downfall. You think that would be the solution, but it is not. "It's too bad. You both want to interfere with mine and Todd's destiny. Your interventionist actions will not end well for you." Come on, Dirk. Get Todd out of here. "Prepare to be eliminated, Santos Sisters." "So did you and Todd do it?" "Todd, my guy, she's a little bonkers, but totally hot." "I'm still not sure how to process Todd having a girlfriend. Life goes on. Suck it up, Buttercup." "We're all gonna die." It's so goofy. 8, which is my favorite Arabic numeral, if rotated on its side 90 degrees, resembles the symbol for infinity, which translates as roughly endless time to enjoy your life. The exact opposite of what you two have left. Take it or leave it. This is how our love is. So that's what I'm saying. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. The ad for Nerdzoic. Apparently they have toys that you can buy at this place. So that's what I'm saying. Santos Sisters, a good choice. Manzanillo Rentals. There's one in here. Where's the ad I'm thinking of? Shows some of their black and white work. This is traditional style artwork that they do too. Pencils and erasers, ink, brushes, nibs, and pens, and all that stuff. you know, they're fun. They're fun. Like I said, maybe a PG-13 rating. I don't know if I wouldn't say a PG. Like I said, they use the brown word sometimes and the white word. You know. At some point, I'm gonna have to do a special about how fuck is a word of my people. It comes from the Scottish Highlands. So the word fuck comes from my people. So if you're not a white and you're using the F word, you're engaged in cultural appropriation. I'd buy that for $20. It's so goofy. There's one in here. Where's the ad I'm thinking? I thought there was an ad for, even Rob Liefeld teeth, journalist. See, like they're, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like you could tell that they're fans of comics and they're, you know, like that's what I'm saying. They poke fun at stuff, but all from a good place, you know. Like, you know, if you're Rob Liefeld, which, you know, I have nothing but respect for Rob Liefeld. He's one of my favorite creators. He's always been. Yeah, that's one of their characters, is this floating head weird AI Ankovic. He looks a lot like Shaft, you know, the Archer character, the Archer leader from Youngblood, from Rob Liefeld's Youngblood. It has to be in this one, the advertisement that I'm thinking, because I don't like to out people too often, but I suspect that even if they have just a, is it? There it is. Even if it might even be like an ironic respect, but they have a respect for the faith. Prayer to Saint Isidore. I'm not really sure who Saint Isidore is. I don't follow the saints. I'm not a Catholic. I'm just a Christian. Dear Isidore, you know how normal it is to cultivate the land, for you were employed as a farm laborer for the greater part of your life. Although you received God's help materially through angels in the fields, all farmers and gardeners are aided spiritually to see the wonders God has strewn on this earth. Encourage all farmers and gardeners in their labors and help them to feed numerous people. Amen. Amen. You can't go wrong with a prayer to help the farmers and gardeners feeding people. How could anyone be against that? It's good. That's what I'm saying. These Santos Sisters, good people. Good people. Floating World Comics. This Floating World. I don't think I've ever been there. I assume it's like a comic book shop. Again, with the classifieds. This one is all in color. That's how I would want my ad if I get my ad in here. We'll have to. I'm in the process of heated. What do they call it? Negotiations with my accountants. Get my monies back. Anyways, that is. We'll go ahead and cut it out. They got their Kickstarter and their Indiegogo. I'll put the links down below, and we'll play their. Let me pause this for just a second, and I'll play their commercial that they had. This is one of the things I had first heard of them hearing their commercial, and I was like, just immediately interested. So that'll be, we'll end the show, tonight's episode, and encourage y'all, go back their Kickstarter. It's only got 3 days left, or like I said, if you or if the Indiegogo faith, go back it on there. Either way, you can catch up, you can get the latest issue, you can get the back issues. Either way, you're not going to be disappointed. Here, play it.
One day, while combing the beach, Amber and Alana discovered a pair of beautiful medallions. What happened next changed their lives forever. The Santos Sisters will have you laughing from cover to cover as they fight crime, date dumb dudes, and just deal with everyday life as young women in the world. Coming in at a whopping 56 pages, this comic is printed with a 4-color web press on decadent newsprints. All that for just $5? The #1 source for underground comics in Chicago, Quimby, says this about our comic. A style that is part Archie, part superhero, part snark. But it's all fun. And we think that is just sick. The Santos Sisters is available now in select comic book stores and online at santossisters.com.